Hello everybody, welcome back to Buzzard-Roost. I am Buzzard, and this is Family Friends Friday. Now, just got back from doing some brush hogging on a friend of mine's land. His dad owns, I don't remember if it's 600 or 800 acres, and he became an Eagle Scout in 1939, and he I think was one of the first to get what they call the Silver Beaver Award. Anyway, my youngest is in Boy Scouts. He wants to become an Eagle Scout, and spoke with my friend, and he spoke with his dad, and his dad loved the ideal of the Scouts being able to come out there and camp on his land. So he had several ponds, but we found one that we really liked. Fairly flat area, and I went out this morning, and basically brush hogged the road and the area for the campsite. And then it started, we got everything loaded back up before it's poured down rain, but it was starting to sprinkle, so I figured I better cut my brush hogging off. I think I got it down good enough now that the next time I go out, I can take my riding lawnmower out and mow it even down a little bit further. But anyway, so it's been a busy morning. The first load of manure I got overcharged, and part of my, I really don't know if it is something like Grazone or something like that, or if the manure is just too hot. So what I started doing, I didn't get it covered up, but we named it the ball cap. Let me get over here where I can see. So I've been sifting. I don't know how well you can see that. Got my sifter set up over there. Let's see, where is it? There it is. I've tried several motors on it, different ways of doing it. I got a feeling because it's not exactly round. I don't know if one of the rims was, so every time it hits a spot, it just sits there and the motor spins and the cage doesn't turn. So I'm got to do some more experimenting with it. I actually thought about going with a chain sprocket and putting studs, and find it, studs in that bicycle wheel there, if they will match up to the chain, the holes in the chain. But that's something I got to figure out. Anyway, sifting through it, the real fine stuff goes in here, and then see here, right there is the medium stuff, and then right there is the very coarse stuff. If I ever get wood chips, which I'm starting to wonder, I will blend some of, I was thinking about sifting them and then blending them into the appropriate piles and just wait until next year to use it. Now, I know the last update on Maverick's sunflowers, I said they was bigger than him. I definitely know they are now, because some of them are bigger than me, height-wise. Whoop. I guess I better pay attention where I'm walking, huh? Anyway, there's the sunflowers. And let me go over here where I can see. Those right in there are taller than me. Now the one, sorry about the sun there. The one squash plant that I couldn't remember what it was has finally started producing. Let me go in here. Oh, my Jerusalem artichoke are as tall as I am also. The okra is about chest high. I gotta close this or the chickens will sneak in on me. But this squash plant here is Georgia Candy Red Roaster, I think it is. So, and give you an idea too, this is my horseradish. This behind me is the Jerusalem artichoke. What's growing in here is growing good. Tomato plants are finally starting to get a few tomatoes on them. I need to come in and trim them up. Maybe they'll start producing a little better. Starting to see squash bugs, so I've been trying to take care of them as I go along. So anyway, that's just a little update. The cows, definitely don't know if you can see them out there. Oh well, been rotating them every week. Let me get up here out of the sun. Been rotating them every Sunday. I've got them on a 40 by 200 foot paddock, and they have been eating it down pretty good. With this rain that we got today, and I think we're supposed to get more tomorrow, it should be sufficient. Now if we start getting dry again, I may end up having to move them like every 4 or 5 days just to keep them in grass. And I started having some little sunflowers come up in my hayfield, and some I call them milkweed. So went out, took care of them. I topped off the field, just set my brush hog high and topped it off, and that'll give the grass underneath a chance to grow really good and thick, and it should make some good hay. Well, that's just a little update. Got the grandbabies coming over this weekend, so hopefully I'll have Maverick in the picture to kind of show you how tall the sunflowers are. Anyway, remember, only dead fish follow the flow of the stream. Don't be a dead fish. This is Buzzard. See ya.